Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. If you guys are new, hey boo, welcome. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Instagram and Facebook monetization. These tips need to be said. These things need to be said because all down my Facebook is the wrong route to go when it comes to being monetized. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into this video. Okay y'all, so I know y'all been scrolling through Facebook recently and y'all been seeing, hey, engage with this, hey, go to your page, tell all your friends to come follow this page, whatever, come engage, follow for follow, all of this type of stuff. And I just want to tell you guys, for the people that are doing this is not the route to go. Like, baby, no. Yeah, it may be working out for you right now, but a couple months later, when them engagements not skyrocket, but when those plummet down to the ground, because you're doing follow trains, like trains, and all, these trains, period, do not ever work. Then I see a lot of y'all commenting, you feel me, saying, oh, a lot of y'all are just following me just to unfollow so you guys can get my follow. Because you're not supposed to do a train, babe. You're not supposed to. So let me go ahead and just give you guys a few tips on how to succeed with Facebook and Instagram and being monetized. So the number one thing, you guys, when it comes to these, you should never, and I mean never, be about just the money. If money signs and dollar signs is all inside your mind when it comes to these type of things, that's the quickest way to fail. That is the, baby, that's the quickest way to fail. Because you're not giving real value, for one. Let's just go ahead. We'll talk about this part later. First, build a community. You need to build a community. Once you have a community built in place, they're going to support every single thing that you do. And I'm not just saying that just to make a community just for the hell of it. Build a community. That way people are wanting to know what's happening next with you. What other tips do you have for me that's going to help me inside of my life or in my journey? That's what you need to do when you're trying to build a community. You want to have people that always want the next best thing that you're going to offer them. What tips are you going to give them? You feel me? Like, what jokes do you got for me next? You feel me? It doesn't have to be about, life lessons, tips, and how to go about life. But shit, you could be a comedian, a social media. Yeah, I said it right. A social media comedian, like Lala, B. Simone, they came up doing comedy stuff, and now they're on their spiritual journey. Now they're trying to teach the younger crowd, the generation, all that stuff. But they first started off telling jokes. If that's how you feel like you can tell jokes and the shit's funny, build a community based off of that. You feel me? Don't just bullshit around just trying to get the next buck or the next check, make your check fat, do these follow trains, because that's only going to last you for however long. That's not long term. You can't do follow trains forever, okay? The first thing that you guys have to do when you get monetized, or if you're trying to get monetized, is build a community. Once you already establish that community, that's when we move on to the meaningful content. Meaningful content. Don't just bullshit around posting everything, reposting other people's stuff. Just, you feel me? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you can't have dollar signs in all that in your eyes. You can't. I know I'm stuttering because I'm trying to say this in the nicest way possible and without cussing, because at this point on my timeline, it's really getting annoying. It's really getting annoying that you guys y'all really basically abusing being monetized with these follow trains and everything. And then, yeah, just, it's getting annoying, and y'all abusing the power that you guys have. And you're going to be upset when it gets taken away because you abused it and you didn't do it the right way. Because even if you use it the right way and it ends up getting taken away, you still have a community that can get you to that certain amount of followers if they go to that route. Like, hey, you need 100,000 followers. You already built your community. They're still building up, and you'll eventually be able to get the monetization back, be monetized again, all of that. But you definitely, y'all, post meaningful content. Post engaging content. Even though you're giving some tips, at the end, ask them, so what do you guys want to learn next? How did you feel about this? You know, ask a question at the end. That way you can get them to engage. You can get them to comment how they felt, or what other ways could I do instead of that tip that you gave me. You feel me? Like, you got to post meaningful. This is going to be a quick video because I don't really got much to say about this. I just want to help y'all. I just want to let y'all know, like I said, in the business world, in the social media world, being a content creator, it all comes together. And this is where it comes together, right here. Everybody has to start off with a community. Everybody has to start off building a community. Nobody, it may be like 1% of everybody, but everybody who comes into the game, business game, content creator game, everybody that comes in here focused on money, I bet you don't see them no more. That's the number one reason why people fail. That's why you only see them post one video and you don't never see stuff from them again. You only see them for 1 year. You don't never see anything other again, because they didn't know that it was this hard to build a community. They didn't know that it took this much work to get to where they wanted to be, you know? And the people that survive, you know, they spent 5 years building their community and they're finally got it to where they needed to be because they actually care. You feel me? You can't get into nothing about money. Now, these little 9-to-5 jobs, you know, do what you got to do. But when it comes to being a business owner and being a content creator, you can't have that same mindset. You can't. It's not going to work. And I just wanted to come on here. It's really not even a tip. It's really advice. You feel me? Because these follow trains, I'll admit, I did a follow train in 2019. Is my shirt? Okay. I did a follow train in 2019. And when I say doing those follow trains and they're not engaging with your content, it's messing you up. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep stuttering because I don't want to cuss, and then every once in a while it'll try to slip out. But for example, you done got all these people in the follow train to follow you, and they not engaging with your content. That's pushing your content further and further down the hole. Cause what social media does, this is your post. They send it out to however so many people. See how that goes with those people. See how they engage with it. If they engage with it, they send it out to more people, and then more people and more people and more people. That's why you need people to like it. That's why you need people to comment on your post. You don't need to say, hey, I don't like the fact that y'all following me and y'all not commenting on nothing. Give them some meaningful, engaging, informational content that draws them in to comment and liking. Don't try to peer pressure or try to make them feel bad that they're not engaging because they don't give a shit about what you're talking about. You know? I'm so sorry for cussing y'all, but somebody got to tell y'all, okay? And I'm not trying to be mean, and I hate to feel like I'm being mean to y'all, but y'all making it harder for the real people that's really putting their all into their content. And y'all out here got everybody feeling which way because you're not getting the outcome that you want, because you're not doing the necessary steps that you need to do to get the outcome that you want, you know? So yeah, I've been talking for 10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. I'm not even gonna edit this out. You can see the flaws and all, but y'all gotta understand, when it comes to being monetized, and when it comes to being a business owner, and when it comes to being a content creator, you guys, you have to do what you got to do. You have to build a community. It can take somebody 3 months to build a community, but it can take you 5 years to build a community. Everybody's success story is not the same. Everybody's path is different. If you really want the outcome that you want, if you want to build a community, you're like, oh, I want this to be my full-time job, act like it. You feel me? When you go inside that 9 to 5, you don't go in there talking about some, oh my God, you feel me? You don't go in there complaining. You don't go to the manager and complain because, oh, you did this and you're not getting the outcome that you need. You're not going to the president saying, hey, I don't like this. You could, but even if you was to go up there and tell him, that's not going to change his mind. That's not going to change the people on your page's mind just because you're mad that we're not engaging because we don't like what you have. You can't do that, So yeah, 11 minutes, I'm done, y'all. I'm serious, I'm done. So I'm sorry that I had to not sugarcoat this for y'all and give it to y'all real and raw, but somebody got to tell y'all. I'm honestly, like I said, I'm annoyed about seeing it, and I'm tired of commenting. Basically, this is what I'm telling y'all on this story. And shoot, honestly, I'll probably share the link to this every time somebody does do that, But if you want to be monetized, if you love being monetized, build a community. That's the best thing for you, is building a community. A community that actually will care about your content, the jokes, the tips, the messiness, everybody's different. Everybody likes different things. Some people like messy and drama. Some people like jokes. Some people like inspirational things, tips, how to go about life. Find that community that works for you and build upon that.